Well, if someone asked you about the history of the Cleveland Indians, you'd probably be able to rattle off names like Bob Feller and Sandy Alomar. But one man once in the Indians organization is trying to get you to remember more than just the big plays and the names. Stephanie Metzger, a digital producer here at Channel 3, explains.
Progressive Field is filled with Indians history that you've probably heard about. You know about the legend of Bob Feller. You've probably heard about Len Barker's perfect game, and you've probably seen Sandy Alomar's home run in the 1997 All-Star game. But we went and we found some pieces of Indians history that you may not have seen.
Walk through Progressive Field and you'll see plenty of memorabilia dedicated to names like the late Bob Feller. The ballpark proudly recognizes the Indians' greats, but there's one man working to preserve some lesser-known pieces of Indians history. Jeremy Feador has been the Indians' team historian for 4 seasons, and it's his job to help fans remember all moments of the past, both big and small. Remember the time Corey Kluber matched Bob Feller?
The lineup card from Corey Kluber's 18th strikeout game against the St. Louis Cardinals. So it's, again, a nice piece of history to have to commemorate that moment.
Or how about the 11,000th home run in club history hit by Grady Sizemore in 2007?
A local gentleman decorates the baseballs and makes them look nice like this. And again, you've had a history as long as we have. You start accumulating these round number records. They're always neat to say.
And we have to remember Rajai Davis, who wore Frank Robinson's now retired number on throwback night.
You can still see it's got some of the dirt from Rajai, either sliding or diving for something.
And did you know a piece of Babe Ruth lives on in the Terrace Club, all thanks to Bob Feller?
And so he took a bat, it happened to be Bob's bat. That famous picture was taken, and when he came back to the dugout, another player took the bat. Long story short, it went through a few collectors until about 2000 when it ended up with Bob in his museum in Van Meter. When the museum closed, then we were able to bring it back to Progressive Field, and it's kind of one of the centerpieces of our Bob Feller exhibit here at the Terrace Club.
As Jeremy works to preserve moments of both the present and past, one thing is evident. History truly does come full circle. For Channel 3 News, I'm Stephanie Metzger.